Hello, I'm David Roukos. I'm Deputy Sales Director of COGES. COGES is the subsidiary of the Land and Airline Defense and Security Association in France. We are an expert in defense and security sector, but also in organizing events. We organize Eurosatory, which is the biggest defense and security event in the world. And we wanted to export our expertise and our business model into other regions. And so we are collaborating since 2015 with the Ministry of Defense of Colombia and with Corferias, the exhibition center here, to organize ExpoDefensa. ExpoDefensa is a tri-service defense and security show to which I would, land, air and sea, to which I would add space and cyber, which are important, especially cyber this year. We have new countries that are attending the show. The most important of them are the United Arab Emirates through EDGE, which is the biggest conglomerate of defense and security in the UAE. They are here with 10 companies, a total of 10 companies. We also have the Chinese companies were represented by smaller companies in the past. We now have Norinco. We have South Africa as well with two main companies, Ripple Effect and Milcor. So this is important, and for us it translates the new alliances of Colombia, which is diversifying. As you know, there was a change of government in Colombia. The new orientation is really to focus on dual technologies and civil defense. This is a switch that has been the case in many other regions of the world. It's a little bit less like this in Latin America, but Colombia wants to be at the front of that, which is important. There are a lot of synergies between defense and security. A lot of products from the civilian sphere are also the product of defense investigation and research. Colombian companies and forces are focused on that. Companies like Indumil, which is a very important company in Colombia, is also doing civilian bridges for emergency response, for protection, and we are showcasing this here, just to show that ExpoDefensa is a global event and not only an event focused on pure classical defense and security, and to show the diversification of the needs of the region. ExpoDefensa is a global show in the sense that it's not a sectorial show like we can have in other countries, and it's not a very national show either. More than 65% of the exhibitors here are international. We are truthful to what we had said in the previous years. We really want to bring in an international offer to respond to a regional demand. And it is important for us to have all of the companies, and Colombia is a very pivotal country who has a lot of relations with many different countries. It's a key ally of the NATO, it's a member of the OECD, they are very well integrated in international and regional organizations. I can tell you that more than 60 delegations are coming to the show this year, including all of Latin America that is represented as usual at ExpoDefensa, to visit 230 exhibitors from 29 countries, which is a very good number. ExpoDefensa is a very stable show in general in terms of delegations and exhibitors, even in the pandemics, even with the changes of government, and this is a very big point of success for us.
There is also a large presence of defense industry of France with the most leader of defense industry like MBDA and Thales. Can you explain briefly why there is an interest of France to come here at the show?
There are many different layers for the interest. There's a historical interest. In Latin America, France has played a historical role as well, including in the independences of this region. There is a very close cultural tie between Colombia and France, but also industrial. France, aside from defense and security, I'm talking about broader sectors, is the first foreign recruiter in Latin America. Many sectors are represented, and defense is getting closer. We have French companies have combat-proven products. They are selling everywhere in the world, and so why not here? And France is also an alternative to many other countries which are usually associated with Colombia. This is why they're here, and they are very faithful clients. Many clients that we have here this year have been coming for many versions of ExpoDefensa, which means that there are still interesting prospects. We are very happy to organize ExpoDefensa along with our partners from Corferias and the Ministry of Defense of Colombia. As I was saying before, ExpoDefensa is a very stable, a very steady show that is very global in terms of sectors and countries. It offers a lot of services that are also the adaptation of the business model that made the success of Eurosatory. This is our compromise towards people. And since it is very stable and since people are happy, we look forward to have even more participants at ExpoDefensa, and we're waiting for you in the next edition in 2025.